don't care who you love or how you identify. As long as you're a good person, we're here to support you. So new people, let me know if you're interested in that. DM me on IG. The only DM I will ever respond to is a link for the Discord. Don't try to, you're going to be talking to yourself in the DMs if you say to try to have a conversation. Otherwise, it's important that artists have like a boundary, etc., and keep it, safe, etc. Check. All right, time to respond to everybody. I'm going to answer all of your questions. Hit me with the call. Oh, do you guys want the tea now? Do you guys want tea or questions first? You let me know if you want to answer questions or tea. And then a moth has landed. So Luke's, please take care of yourself. All right, real quick, since there's some people talking here. Dude, all right, I'll give you the tea first, and then we're going to get into the questions and everything. But it's really important that I say this, and I said this every single night of the tour. There's nothing cool, there's nothing good ever about in any way hurting yourself. There's nothing good about that. It's really important that I use music because it's my way to cope and talk about like things that I'm dealing with. And when I'm struggling, sometimes I just want to write about how I feel. And that is what music is. It's an art and it's a form of expression. But right now, I take care of myself. And it's so important. Every single night, I made every crowd promise that they would take care of themselves moving forward. Okay? You all made me a promise, and you better remember what you guys said, because I need you here for the long run. I meant to do that. Speaking of which, let's talk about the tea, because it involves that. So many people have been, claiming TX2 is an influencer. He's not a musician. He's blah, blah, blah. And last night we played a show in Los Angeles where not only did my record label, management, law firm, etc. come out, several other labels, artists that I look up to were at that show, which is insane. Big artists, bigger than us, came out to see us. And the point being, dude, everyone saw that there was a crowd of people who felt the music, who were making friends at the show and building a scene, and they all saw it. They were all talking about it. I've heard all of these music industry people being like, you know what? Now TX2 is a real artist. He's a rock band, not an influencer, which is cool because that's been my goal all along. When I started TX2, I had to do social media because I realized that is how the current state of the music industry is. But I've been playing in bands as a drummer since I was like 5. Well, not 5, that's when I started on the drums. About 12 is when I started playing in actual bands. I used to play with like high schoolers. We even played in a metalcore band before TX2, before I started rapping. And guess what, dude? Now, after 10 plus years, people are finally accepting this is a real band. This has always been about the music first and the content second. But the content is how people discover the music. But the whole industry is seeing it now. We're having big names, big executives talking about TX2, saying, dude, we're playing Warped Tour now. I see less and less haters, although the haters still exist and there's going to be waves of them. They come in waves, dude. I see more X's than ever. I see all of your content. I try to repost it when I can. We're taking over the internet. I heard from our label that we're one of the most talked about artists on the label. We're fucking doing it, man. And it's because of every single one of you. So important things I need to say. Number one, you made me a promise across this tour that you were going to stay with us for the next 10 years. You better hold to it. Every single one of you too, right now, make me a promise that you will take care of yourselves. And while we have 300 people in this live stream, we're going to have 3,000 one day. You guys know I go live every day. I post every day. What's going to stop us? You know what I'm saying? No matter how long it takes, we've only been growing. This is the biggest we've been. It's going to consistently grow. And that means I need you here for the long run so that you could say, hey, I was there when he needed us the most. Now is the time I need you. It is the time where I need people who believe in me. Some people are saying, I'm scared for you to get big. I understand you to say that, but you have to understand that if you truly believe and if you are truly a fan of TX2, our goal from the beginning has been to get to the stadiums where we can project these same messages we're saying now to people who need it, where we can be a voice for the people who need it. And the only way we do that is when we get bigger and when more and more people care, when more and more people respect and understand us. But at the end of the day, I will never forget the people who have been there from the beginning. I can't. How could I? You guys were there when we needed you the most. You're the reason that, dude, so many people in the industry, TX2's this, that, you can't ignore a full sold out room of people who are supportive. There's something in my hair. There's always something in my hair. Yeah, it's hair gel. Thanks for that. But anyways, you can't ignore a room full of people who are screaming the words to your songs. You say you're going to forget about you. I haven't yet for years. I know a lot of you guys who show up, but even if the day comes when TX2, let's hope, is big enough that it's like there's like thousands of people every day. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Blah, blah, blah. That's gonna come. You have to know right now and remember this. You were the people that got us there. And and at the same time, dude, that is real love. Is not selfish. Please make me feel special and important. It's like, hey, let's spread this message to people who need it. And the question will be when that time comes, which we're not there, is did you care more about the community and the message of TX2, or did you care more about getting recognition for yourself? And that my whole goal with this is no matter what happens to TX2, I have a message that I need people to hear and that I will stand up for. And I just need you to know that I'm not going to forget. You have my word that I'm not going to forget, and I will do my best. And as I am always doing my best. But even if the day comes where it's like, hey, there's a lot of people, I'm sorry if I forgot something, right? There's no way I'm going to forget, especially the people who are here from the OGs, like your names and stuff. If I forget something, some people are like, do you remember that gift I gave you in Virginia? I would try my best to remember it, but if I don't, just remember this is about the message. I hope people don't get caught up in like the recognition. Recognize me because I'm the blank, blank, blank. It's so important that this is much more and that we get big enough as a community. Dude, the bigger we get, the more people we can help, and the more people, you know, the more queer, people who are struggling, the more outcasts, the more people who need a safe space, we can provide that for. And that is our goal. Whoever's talking about my mustache right now, I'm going to shave it. Thanks for making me recognize it in the middle of my important speech. But anyways, yeah, you guys know what I stand for, and you know that nothing will ever stop me. And it's important that you remember that say the phrase right now. This is an important phrase that we're going to get bigger and bigger, and everyone's going to remember this. And one day this phrase will reign amongst the community, and you will be the people who start it. Say it right now. What is it? They will not. There's power behind those words. It's more than just saying, oh, I don't want to stay. You don't have to if you don't want to. But the reason we say they will not erase us, and that goes for you. It goes for your memory. I'm not going to forget you guys. No one can erase your existence and your importance to this world. You are important. I am proud of you. And no matter what anybody says, some government says there's only 2 genders. Man, what do they know? They're just a bunch of old dudes in suits trying to make laws controlling people. At the end of the day, no one will erase us, no one will take us away, and we're only getting bigger day by day. And it's because of you. You are important, you have helped me, and I hope you can help other people. That is what the scene stands for. If you don't want to help other people, don't be part of this. If you want specific recognize me, don't be part of this. Be part of this if you want to help people and you want to stand behind this phrase that no one can erase us, no matter what anybody says, no matter how people make fun of you. My advice for bullying is if people are making fun of you, they're always projecting. Whatever they're saying is just hateful. So don't give it to you. Can you speak like Mace? No, I can't. I really can't. Thou shalt not erase us. Amen. Remember that. Yee yippee. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, it's more than this. That's why I say everyone is TX2. It's because this movement is more than me, but it's more than everyone. It's us together. It's a combined effort. So I'm home. All right, Gabs, keep the mustache. Do I believe in God? I don't, but I respect you no matter what your belief is, and we will respect all, no matter what their belief is, as long as they are not judgmental. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean always. Oh, okay. So address a video about being disrespectful in a graveyard. We were as respectful as we could. We tried to walk around graves, etc. But my belief is, no one was negatively affected by being in a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? People are just looking for something to be mad about. As long as we're respectful, we move around the graves. Oh, you put something in the grass. Yeah, we put something in the grass. No, you know what I'm saying? It's not like anyone was like, they're like, wow, that you put something in the grass of my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's art. People shoot music videos in graveyards. It's life. That's my thoughts. As long as you're not like pissing on someone's grave or disrespecting someone's grave, as long as you're not disrespecting someone's grave, you know, because that's obviously clear, which is what we didn't. So there you go. Answered. Thoughts on that? Grass is grass. Amen. Grass is meant to be walked on, you don't walk on people's graves, but other than that, you just walk around them. How was that? How are you? I'm doing good. Sean Bean, give me words for a bracelet. Thanks for the love. Come to Canada. I'd love to. Cambush. Any thoughts? Touch grass. Well said. Any thoughts here? Cambush, Krabby Dance. You know, it's so interesting too. TX2's controversy is that he stole me, which you literally ask the artist. They don't even have problems. The address. People who listen to music are mad that music sounds similar. Not the artists. The artists are not mad, but people who listen to music. Oh, you were in a graveyard and you shot performance. Dude, you know how many actual like horrible people there are in this scene? There's a lot. And it is insane how many of them get away. Sometimes Cam and I talk about it. It's insane how many people just get away with doing horrible things. But then we get a rap for being posers. Well, I guess I'm a poser. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care at this point. But everyone, TX2 is the name. If you want to check us out, dude, we just sold out the majority of our shows on this tour. It's been pretty insane. Look up TX2 on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. If I've missed you, DM me again. Okay, so someone says, can you address how people make jokes and it offends people? Dude, jokes offend people. It's not my fucking problem. Addressed. You know what I'm saying? And people, as long as you're not saying, you can't make everyone happy. And the moment you're like always trying to not offend people is like the moment you're just not an artist. I'm sorry. You're just trying to. You want to know what an industry plant would do? An industry plant would try to say everything right to appeal to everybody and to not make artistic or controversial statements. I don't understand how someone who's been so clearly... anyways, I don't even care anymore. It's not worth it. Everyone, we're TX2. You want to check out our music, TX2. You want to be part of our community, join the Discord, at TX2 Official. DM me, ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. I'm about to have to leave soon. I'm going to do 10 minutes of a YouTube Live. If you want to be on our YouTube Live, we can talk more there. TX2 Official on YouTube. After YouTube, I'm going to have to head out. We got a long, fun drive to make. I'm so excited. But I'll see you guys on YouTube.